Oh my God. So I'm down to my last bottle of tequila and I have been doing a lot of thinking. Surfing around on the internet with YouTube or whatever the it's called or whatever y'all call it here. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's just, I noticed one thing. And one thing that's very important, I want y'all to really pay close and a special attention to. And that's this YouTuber that goes by the name of Poppy. I'm very concerned about this person because I believe this person has been usurped by the reptilians and possibly also the Illuminati, of course. That's usually a no-brainer with entertainers, but I think that this Poppy person has been co-opted by reptilians and the Illuminati for nefarious purposes. If you listen very closely, just to the music, this is not even dealing with the actual image that is being projected as what we know as poppy. The music itself can be quite hypnotic. As a matter of fact, if you look at the audio only tracks that are put up on YouTube, you'll notice that there's this very hypnotic spiral that's going round and round and round. It can induce almost a trance-like state in whoever is looking at the video, or even catches it out of the side of their eyes, while the video may just be innocently just playing on their YouTube, say if they have it on autoplay. Something like that, especially using a device like a Roku. If you listen closely, you can hear distress in the voice of the person that's doing the singing. I don't know if it is the blonde person that is being presented as Poppy, but it is obviously somebody that's under some type of duress. Simple songs like "Where's my microphone?" "Find my microphone." The microphone is obviously some type of metaphor for their freedom. The microphone represents freedom. If you listen to the lyrics, the person's looking for their freedom. They can't find their freedom, and at the end, they do. They finally find their freedom. So there is some hope. There is a tinge of hope to this song. But like I said, it's just. I'm very perplexed, and I'm wondering why they would deploy such a weapon as this very attractive young lady. She's got a very nice face, beautiful eyes, blonde hair, etc., etc. The usual MTV modeled image that was. And when I say MTV, I mean the old school MTV where they used to play music videos where the whole music industry were carrying artists that were basically based on nothing but pure looks. And of course, that generated a whole genre of music where they had to employ these things called voice modulators. I believe we call it auto tune in this version of Earth. And you'll notice that with this Poppy, that auto tune is not being deployed at all. She is using her own voice, and that's where. But I'm not sure that the face that they're using is mated with the voice. Like what was that song from the '90s? Everybody dance, y'all. Everybody remembers that video. They had a really beautiful, svelte. Young lady that appeared to be singing the songs when actually the person that was singing was this quite corpulent huge black lady that could really belt out that "everybody dance now." She, the whole mass would force that song out, and of course, somebody that weighed 115, 125 pounds couldn't make that, can generate that kind of total impact. But I believe that. After closely looking, I believe that the voice does belong to Poppy. I have to do more investigating because I believe that the person that is being presented as Poppy, there's been all kinds of conjecture, but I think the key's in the music, and I believe that the music is some form of communication that the reptilians are using, embedded deep within the code, the digital structure of the songs. I believe that there is some type of message that's digitally embedded in Poppy's music. Yeah, it's exactly what the message is and what it says. That's to be determined as someone has to decipher, and look at the code that's embedded in the actual digital code. And it's very, very difficult to do when you're really drunk on tequila. So, and that's a hard thing. I need to take this moment to really ask you people to start hitting the like button on my stuff and irate prostate stuff because we need it. And for God's sakes, hit the subscribe button because irate prostate needs the subs. He wants them subs. Subs. So be a good subby and sub. Also, look at Irate Prostate's Patreon as well as when he's streaming. He will be using Streamlabs coming up. However, whatever that is, I'm not sure exactly, but please check it out. He's a really nice guy, and he's really been a man among men when it comes to just letting me crash out on his couch, and he even ignores it sometimes when I flirt with his wife. But well, I didn't say that right. I actually I flirt with her a lot. But anyway, the tequila is real expensive, and he really doesn't like buying it for him. On this poppy thing, I think for now I've said all I can say about the poor person. I think she's there's some type of message embedded in her music that she's there's a cry for help, and I believe that she's being pulled in two directions. I think she's being used as a chew toy by the Illuminati and the reptilians, and whoever Poppy is. And wherever she's being held prisoner, my thoughts and my prayers go out to you, ma'am. And hopefully one day you will be rescued by a true man among men, like maybe Irate Prostate or myself, or I don't know, somebody maybe that if Irate Prostate gets enough money on his Patreon, he might be able to just pay somebody to do it. Who knows? But for that, this is Tfaced Alecks Jonez. I'm drunk and I don't give a shit if you care about it.